Okay, good afternoon and welcome to Daily 3D Revolve. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to create your own steampunk key. We're going to go ahead and open up Design Spark Mechanical. Okay, we'll go ahead and go File New Design. Change it to Plan View. We'll go ahead and minimize. And I'm going to drag in a copy. This is an existing key that I made some time ago. I already created the gears in CorelDRAW. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to do the basics. Okay, so what we want to do here is start off with a circle. We want to create 3 of these. Okay, now we want to create the bigger circle. Okay, let's go back. I'll go ahead and give you the inches so you can follow along if you want to make this exact key. Okay, the first circle is going to be, let's make it 0.6. Okay, and then the second 0.6, 4.6. Now the bigger outer diameter ones are going to be 1. I'll go ahead and make those 1. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and get our trim away tool. We're going to trim away stuff that we don't need. Okay, that's going to be our main head of the key. Now we're going to go ahead and draw our circle there. We'll go ahead and make that 0.354. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and create the inner circle. We'll go ahead and make the inner circle 0.2. Okay, now we'll go ahead and get our trim away tool again. Trim away the bottom one, then the center is right there. Okay, so that's the base shape of the key. Now we're going to go ahead and make this piece here. So we'll get our rectangle. Let's turn off snap off. Okay, we're going to come from here over. So we're going to go, the width is going to be 0.9. So we'll go 0.9 tab. The height is going to be 0.73. So we'll go 0.73. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and draw that little piece there to attach it. So we'll go ahead and get our line tool. We'll go over. It doesn't matter if it comes into the frame of the key, that's fine. We'll just go over 0.14. Okay. Enter. Then we'll come down 0.26. And then we'll just go over to the other piece of the key. Get our select tool. Now we're going to go grab a trim away that feature there. We're going to go ahead and get the rectangle tool. I'm going to draw some slots here. Okay, now we're going to use the trim away tool. I'm going to trim away that piece there. Trim away the middle. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and Control Plus to zoom in. We're going to grab our pan tool. We're going to pan up. We're going to put a radiuses in here. So go ahead and grab the Create Rounded Corner. .052. 0.052. We'll go the same on this side here. 0.052. Same on the insides. Round this one too. Go ahead and get these two inside here. And then we might as well do these two at the bottom. Okay. So now we're done with the main pieces. Now we got to draw this piece here which we're going to revolve. So we'll go ahead and get our pan tool. We're going to draw half of this. So we'll go ahead and get the line tool. And we're going to draw. Let's turn on our snap. We're going to go from there down to here. Then we're going to go over, turn off the snap. Then we're going to come up. Now we're going to go over, we're going to close that square. Now we're going to do Control Plus to zoom in. I'm going to draw these little round parts here. So we'll go ahead and get our 3-point arch. We'll go from there to there. Then we'll go from here to here. All right, let's pan down to make sure we don't have any more corners, and we do. So we're going to go ahead, grab our Create Rounded Corner. We'll put a pretty good size 1-inch fillet in there. And we're going to go ahead and pan down. Let's go ahead and delete this graphic. So we'll get our Select tool, click on the graphic, hit delete. We'll get our Trim Away tool, and we'll go ahead and trim away these pieces here. Get that little piece there. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and Control minus. We're going to revolve this piece around, so we'll go ahead and pull. Select both of those. We're going to go over here to revolve. We're going to select midpoint there, and we're going to do full pull. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and spin this ever so slightly. We're going to pull. We're going to pull this, but we're going to change this to both sides. I'm going to pull out to about 0.14. And then we'll spin it around and see how it looks. That's not too bad. All right, now we'll go do the same for this. Go ahead and click on that. We're going to go pull from both sides. We'll go ahead and go to 0.2. Don't look too bad. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and get the Select tool. We're going to get rid of these circles here. We don't need any of these. Hit delete. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and spin. Now we're going to put a radius on this here. So go ahead and get our pull tool. We're going to click till everything is selected, and we're going to pull. Having some issues with the pulling right now, so let's just go ahead and go to the front. top view. Let's go Control plus to zoom in. Control minus, Control minus. We're going to select that right there. We're going to pull, or actually we're going to move. So we're going to move that down a little bit. Now we're going to zoom, grab our zoom tool. We're going to zoom in. See if I can fix this right here. Not sure I'm going to be able to fix that. Well, let's go ahead and see. Okay, this is a solid there, so that's part of the handle. So we can get rid of it. So we'll go ahead and delete. Oh, actually, that was part of the handle, so we can't do that. All right, we're going to have to click on there. All right, it's not going to let me delete it, looks like. Okay, let's see if we can do anything with pulling it. Okay, I'm just going to make sure that did both sides. Oh, it didn't do both sides. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this. Go ahead and say cut. Doesn't look like it's going to cut it either, so I might just have to leave that piece like that. All right, so what I'm going to do is go to the top view here. I'm going to spin this ever so slightly. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull this out a little bit more. So right to about 0.03. Okay, now I'm going to spin this around and I'm going to pull this side out 0.03. Just so those little marks go away. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and give it a spin. We'll go ahead and grab the pull tool, click till everything's selected. Now we're going to drag maybe 0.04 on that. We'll do the same on this one. 0.04. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and go to the top view. We're going to select the lower piece, going to hit move. I'm going to come up here and move it into place. That's probably good there. We're going to spin. All right, now we're going to add our gears. So we'll go back to the top. We're going to click here because this is the surface we want to add our gears. And we want to go ahead and come up here to File. We want to change this to Step. We want to double click on our gears, select this, OK. Okay, now we want to go ahead and move this out of the way. We want to drag a marquee around all of this. And we want to say Fill. Now we're going to come in here with the Control key held down. We want to select all these inner circles, hit Delete. Now we want to go ahead and grab our keys and we want to move them into place. Got to get them probably right around there. Okay, that looks good. So now we're going to go ahead and spin. We're going to say pull. I'm going to pull these out just a little bit, maybe 0.160. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and get rid of these. Going to give this key a spin around. All right, this is going to be our steampunk key. Only other thing we might want to consider is putting fillets on those. So we'll go ahead and click till everything's selected. May not let me add a fillet since this stuff's on top, so that's okay if it doesn't. We'll just go ahead and leave it. The only other thing I would consider is possibly putting a small radius on this key, the end of the key there. So we'll go ahead and spin this. We'll get pull. Click till everything's selected. We'll go ahead and give it a 0.02 fillet. And then we're going to go ahead and spin that around to the back. Grab our pull tool. Click till everything's selected. Give it a pull of 0.02. And now we'll go ahead and spin this around. Let's go to top view. Okay, that's going to end the tutorial. If you found anything useful out of this, please consider liking and subscribing. And thank you again for watching.